Like the first verse, we just had the bass. Now the second verse, the guitar's like, I'm gonna join in if that's okay. And it's definitely okay. And now Pete's getting angry. He's yelling at us, which is also okay. Hello, Chevellians. What's happening? Lauren here. And I'm excited for another Chevelle video today. This poll apparently was a tough one. I thought they were all tough ones, but this one you actually told me how tough it was, so sorry about that. I just picked some titles that I've been seeing. Not quite the runaway that we've had in some of the polls, but still a healthy lead. I have to tell you how excited I was to see this cup. Is this a glass of milk? That's what I've always thought it is. I guess that's what it is, right? Glass of milk? Hello, Chevellians. This is Editing Me. Somehow, I neglected to mention at any point in this video that Closure is my favorite Chevelle song. So, Closure is my favorite Chevelle song. Right, back to the video. But yeah, very excited to see that back again. The Wonder What's Next album. I'm almost done this whole album, and then I'll be able to buy this, and then I can just listen to it. I think I'm ready now for El Diablo. It's not the evening, but we'll pretend it is. We're gonna hang out with El Diablo right now. So I hope you're ready. I am definitely ready. I'm always ready for some Chevelle. Love this. I loved it from the first note. I know I've said that in a Chevelle video before. I'm like guaranteed. I love that it's not super heavy. I mean, it sort of got heavy there after a while, but like when it first started, just a little, and then the vocal, and Pete is just doing all like oh my god. I have a feeling I will have to be moving some things around in the top 15 to accommodate this. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I am loving this so far. I'm very excited about this. I'm always excited for the Chevelle videos because they always deliver. Today is no exception. I'm debating whether or not to start it over. I think I have to. I know I have to. For this one, I think I will meet you back here. So give me 1 second. I'm starting it over and I will meet you here. Where are we? I don't know what he was saying. So just a second. This is a lot to take in the best way. I love the verses so much. Like the first verse, we just had the bass. Now the second verse, the guitar's like, I'm gonna join in if that's okay. And it's definitely okay. And now Pete's getting angry. He's yelling at us, which is also okay. I'm really a fan of this, if you couldn't tell that. I like the lyrics a lot too, just as a bonus. Awesome lyrics on top of everything else. I'm going to go back a little bit. Hang on, Bassman. Now, Bassman at this era was the brother whose name escapes me. I don't know. Let's just call him Mike. I just feel like his name. I knew his name was not Mike, but for some reason I was like the first. Who was Mike? I don't know. The first name that popped into my head was Mike, so he's just gonna be Mike. Brother Mike. So with Pete and Brother Mike, I think he's the one that plays the bass, the brother. Anyway, not to mention the verses again, but I'm going to. So first verse, we just have Brother Mike. And then the second verse, guitar comes in. And now the third verse, there was like another guitar down in here, I think. So it's like every verse, they're layering something else on top, and each one gets a little heavier than the last one. Love that. The progression of that is super cool. I'm really excited about what's about to happen. Like, I cannot wait to hit the play button right now, because Brother Mike is about to just blow our faces off with some bass action, I think. I'm going to have to find out what his real name is. Is it down here at the bottom? Joe or Sam? I think it's Sam. I think Joe's the drummer and Sam is the brother. So Brother Sam. So I might just have to call him Brother Mike instead. Now I'll call him by his real name, assuming that's him and not the drummer. Let me look it up. Joe. Is that what I said? Is that what I said? Yeah. Joe. Joe. Sorry. Okay, you're now Brother Joe, not Brother Mike. I don't know who Mike is, but goodbye, Mike. Joe is here. So Brother Joe is about to take it away with a little bass action. I'm going to back it up just a little bit so we can get into the bass action.
Wish I had your falls. Nothing seems to faze you. Lies, you're much more than just human. Wish I had your falls. Nothing seems to faze you.
Um, how anyone cannot love the bass. I just love the sound of a bass, and I wish I could learn to play the bass. It is just such an awesome sound. Just wanted to pause and tell you that. Really, I just wanted to stick one more pause in here. But now's as good a time as any to tell you about how much I love the bass, in case you were unaware of that. Let's finish this. Loved that. When a song gets toward the end, I start to think about where I'm going to put it in my top whatever. I was paying attention, but I was like half thinking about that. But it's definitely going in the top 15. It's getting harder now. With every song, it makes it that much harder to add a new one. But let me listen to this again, and then I will come back. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Love that. I have no idea where I will put it. If I've decided, it's down here. If not, I'll decide at some point, but it's definitely worthy of the top 15. This album, the Wonder What's Next album, every song is just killing it. I mean, I was looking at the track list again. I mean, the only one, Send the Pain Below, used to be in the top 15 before I knew that many songs, because I'd heard that song before I started making videos. So that one was in the top 15, and only left because I started hearing a bunch of other ones. But that's an awesome song too. So I mean, every single one is just, this song was just really, really good. Like, musically really awesome. I think I mentioned this in the last time, that most of the time, the vocal in a Chevelle song is really the highlight. But I think this one, because of that bass, this one musically is what's really making it something extra. It just goes without saying that Pete's vocal is just, and I feel like the melody in all the songs really does an excellent job of highlighting what he can do, which makes sense because, I mean, they write their own music, so obviously they're going to write songs that would cater to their style or their strengths, you know. But just the way that the melodies go, it's just like, let me show you what I can do in one line, you know, up and down. I don't know. Pete's just... Maybe to save you guys the stress of having to do another poll, I'll just do the second place one of this. The second place of this poll, oh, we have a tie right now. Jawbreaker and Emotional Drought. Today, as I'm filming this, they are tied at 23%. If there's anyone watching this who has not voted in the poll yet, you can vote in that poll, and we'll see what comes out ahead, and whatever one I will do next week, or maybe 2 weeks, I'm not sure. Trying to do some different bands in here, but I just want to do Chevelle every week. So thank you guys as always for watching, the loyal Chevellians. I love you guys. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me today. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you for the next one.